You know their story?
No, I don't know their story.
Okay. So you know how they're nightmares, right?
Dreamcatchers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in Fly High was the very first thing. So they're normal girls, right? And then Yoo-hyun finds a spider and she's like, well, I'm gonna trap it and I'm gonna torture it. And then the spider was, actually like, spiders are known to be in charge of like dream catchers, or like they're the mother of the dream. They created the dream catcher, right? So then they she curses like these girls to become nightmares, and they one by one become nightmares. And then like they're trying to escape from this man who's trying to like hunt them down, but then like they trap him instead, and then like they're all nightmares. But the thing is like Yoo-hyun's the one who caused them to be nightmares. So like we like in You and I, there's like that woman who's like possessed by a spider and like does stuff to her, and so like they're trying to like is it exorcist or no like remove the spider from like I don't know Yoo-hyun or something. Anyway, so there's something important between Yoo-hyun and then like Joo's the leader, so she's like, fuck you, you're the one who
This is such a convoluted story.
No, that's the whole thing. That's
it sounds like a little bit of Scooby-Doo, but then if I don't know, Scooby-Doo was the one that made them start this journey.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Umu and I'm React to the Case channel creator.
Hello, my name is Isaac and I'm a violist and I'm a reactor in React to the K.
Should I mention that I play French horn? I play French horn. Okay, anyways. So you've probably already seen our Deja Vu reaction, and now we're reacting to the album, or the EP, because there's only 3.5 tracks. You ready? Ready to go to the intro? Their intros are always lit. Their intros are always lit AF.
The prelude.
Let's press it at the same time.
3, 2, 1. Alright, some compound melody. You got juked.
Oh, we got juked! We both got juked!
Will it come back?
Coming back. Well, it has to. It has to climax.
Okay. Some nice strumming.
Oh.
The theme sounded a little bit like X-Files.
Ooh.
Okay.
They use some modulator on the guitar part.
Wow, okay. We're changing a lot.
This happened last time too!
This sounds like a commercial for a Chevrolet or Ford F-150. Get your new F-150.
But this the guitar melody is kind of similar to Fury's. Da 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 da. It like has the same arc, and it like ascended the same way. I was like da 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 da. Yeah, I mean that was fun.
What is that again?
That Fury.
Oh, Fury. Oh yeah, we're recording that.
Son.
This is getting great.
Hopefully, yeah, no. They probably won't be out. Yeah, we're recording an orchestral version of Puri.
Yeah.
It probably won't be out for another few weeks after we release this thing. I don't know, or like a week or two. I don't know. It's like it depends on how fast. I'm hiring a film person to film this, so I don't have to, and so she's gonna edit it, and then
see how that goes.
Yeah, and then there's like mixing and mastering for the audio too. So we're just trying to make it as good quality as possible. Anyways.
Get ready for it.
Yeah. No, their intros I guess they're into the habit of starting off. It's like going through the 3 moods of Dreamcatcher, like ballad, acoustic, or not acoustic, keyboard. So ballad, keyboard, piano, and then ramp it up with the guitar, rock with a tiny bit of synth sprinkled in, and then like go full in EDM. Like that seems to be the way that the intros have been going in the last few albums, so it's always so shocking.
That's the first time I heard an intro
by them.
By Dreamcatcher.
Oh, this is the first time you're reacting to an album with.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's correct. Yeah, so it's a bit. Yeah, there's not much of a reoccurring theme.
No,
for the whole thing. So
no.
it's just a. if you like paint, it's a primer. It's a primer to everything.
Oh, it's a primary color?
No, primer is the first layer you put.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so because you got to prepare the surface before you put the paint.
Yeah.
So in this case, yeah, it doesn't jump back to an ace. So in classical music, we do a lot of sections. So the most popular one, I guess, is ternary or binary
Form.
Binary form. So ternary is ABA. So you have A section, B section, A section. The A section is repeated later, and maybe there's some differences or deviations at the end. But this one was just a straight section of everything, an accumulation of everything.
Yeah. Okay, the curse of the spider, aka the curse of Yuhyun. The curse that Yuhyun is suffering, maybe?
Yeah! Let's get move out! Yeah!
Alright. Okay,
That was a nice
this is jumping back and up and down.
Ba-da-da.
Yeah, this is the X-Files theme.
I like that. Oh, just kidding. Relaxing before we have the energy up again. There we go.
That's very Dreamcatcher. You and I.
This melody is incredibly Dreamcatcher. There's multiple B-side songs that have a very similar like scale degree, so the notes that they choose to go to. Cool.
Wow. A guitar riff. Very good.
Why do they always give the halftime sections to Dami? Yeah, girl. Because she's good at amping the energy back up, like bringing from calm to more energetic.
Yeah, it's kind of run through.
Oh, that's it. There's a really high vocal harmony. It's like there's something happening up in the stratosphere.
Yeah, I was wrong. It's not over. I can appeal, it's okay. You're not alone. Promise you. Yeah, I promise you.
Okay, English queen. And back to green. Maybe.
Let's get move out. Yeah.
I like had to hold my breath. I was like, ugh. Every single time I think they're gonna subdivide, they don't in this song. Mayday, mayday. I did not sing. I can't hear myself. Halftime. And back. Oh. Continuing happen. Hit those cymbals. Little whammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just fun.
This is neat.
There are some of their B-side songs, I think there's like one per album, one-ish per album that has na 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 like that melody specifically, which this had. And I'm like, wow, like it ties like them all together. But you could give them a different melody. Come on.
Well, that's a fifth and then another fifth.
Fifth and da 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 da. And like the phrase length is the same. But I really enjoyed these verses. The verses were really nice.
Yeah. I think it follows a little bit of a dopamine rush because you have these very fast subdivisions, and then later they just drop the subdivisions, and it kind of creates an illusion in your head. If you're really into it, you're counting these quicker subdivisions during a slower subdivided part. So you're just bobbing a lot more. So there's an illusion of that I kind of fell into, which is quite interesting that they do that. Yeah.
All right, moving on to Silent Night. Holy night, all is calm. Doesn't sound like this song is gonna be calm.
Some kick to it.
Oh, that was not where I thought the beat was gonna be. That rhythmic line is so cool. That was such a cool texture change. Yeah, super syncopated line.
You're driving in the Lincoln Tunnel with the flashing lights.
Is this Sleepwalking Part 2? Oh my god, also that vocal line is hard. They did some like high up. That's a hard vocal part. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But it's funny because she amps up the energy to like just going back to being calm again. Is that Angel? Or Gakya? Someone with a little more gravel in their voice.
This could be a very good driving song.
Oh, did you hear that edit on that voice? It was like, yeah. There's an octave above that main line. That's, wow.
And it changes to something else. This is the EDM.
Bro, where'd we go?
Very good. This is a great song.
Compound meter, hello. Without a tempo change and a meter change? Girls? Yo, the choreo for this is gonna be lit.
Wow, great.
Yeah, right when the vocals come in, the whoos, that's when we just like lose everything.
You lose the sense of the BPM.
Because there's no rhythmic subdivisions going on. So you're like, okay, we cello rounded and we relax, and then we suddenly go into compound meter. Triplet, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That was such a surprising ending. I loved it. I did not see that coming.
Wow.
Okay, for the sake of time, because I have to leave in 5 minutes, we're gonna go right to the end. So Polaris, we haven't had a ballad yet, so
No.
I bet you $5.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the, what's it?
You think this is gonna be a lit outro? Will you actually pay me $5?
I know, I forgot what the ending was for the intro. Because it's still following the intro, the way they lay things out.
Kind of.
A little
So you
bit.
think this is gonna be like an EDM drop? Because they didn't do that in their last album when it ended with EDM.
Oh.
Like they never like even had that style in the album.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, look at that.
Ballad.
Ballad. Some nice strings.
No, that's cute.
Mama.
just killed the man.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
This is such a ballad.
This is such a ballad.
Small strophic lines.
There's like, with these kind of ballads, with the chord progression we've heard many times, there's like two ways that it can go, and I always guess the wrong way. I'm like, oh, it's gonna go down, and then it goes up. But I like the addition of the acoustic guitar instead of just like rhythmic strums. I like the actual like.
Ballads are meant for K-pop. It's great. Look at him go, changing voices.
I like that we haven't quite settled yet. I still feel like we're building. The phrases, musical phrases, don't quite always end the typical way because of like da da da. They could just sound one, but they just continue a little bit and they don't quite do that resolution.
Nice chromaticism.
Yeah, we're still building, yo! This is cool. That's how Lullaby, I think that was the structure of Lullaby, too. I love Lullaby. We're gonna get some soft Dami rapping. Shit, all voices. Phrase begins exactly how I predict, but it never ends how I predict, which is nice.
After the climax.
Now are we gonna modulate in this song?
Oh, that high D in the background. Nice and settled.
We're not gonna modulate. I like the guitar. Woo, woo, woo. We didn't get those typical like third chord boom hits. There's still some. No, there's no time left.
Tinkering. Very good. That's a good ending right there.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this song could totally have turned out into be that, you know, like every Korean ballad ever song, but it didn't.
Oh, what do you mean?
Because, so I have a list of about 100 songs that all sound the exact same.
Oh.
Because they have the same chord progression, the same instrumentation, the same phrasing, the same rhythmic part in the drum set, the same harmonies, the same like place to modulate, and this did not go there. Just the beginnings of phrases, you kind of like, they outline the chords underneath kind of like how you've heard, but then it never ends the same way, and I thought it also built really nicely.
Interesting.
And then ended not resolved at all, and it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
What?
No, the thing is, I did talk about this with my professor about how if a song of piece in classical music can be overplayed, because there's if you know, there's a term called warhorse pieces, where people that are high up in the music classical world, they just play the same pieces and over for, I don't know, they play one in Prague, they play one in America, play one in Canada, you know, they play the same piece. Can it get boring? And in this case, I don't think so, because with ballads I always thought, oh okay, yet again another ballad from a K-pop group in their B-side. But the thing is, what I think is highlighted here is the vocals, because each and one of them, you don't know how they sing individually. I guess, unless they sing solo songs outside of the group, and then maybe if the other songs that they play out focus on them. But this one, you get more of an emphasis on one-on-one. So you get, I guess, you get to...
So the phrases aren't as short, like switching between members.
Yeah, it's because the H tracks or the title tracks, they emphasize on switching as fast as you can for the purpose of their, I don't know, the utility of their voice.
Well, it also depends on tempo too.
Yeah.
Because we got like at the beginning of Deja Vu, that was a really long phrase that Gahyun got.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, but the thing is, like, maybe that one's a popularity ploy, perhaps. So they put out their best, their pop.
She actually is one who hasn't gotten many lines in the past.
Is it in the past?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then maybe the rotating.
So yeah, it was different this time.
Because they did that with G-Friend, where they started with, they didn't have LOONA as the front lines, and then later they brought her in because they're like, oh my goodness, people like her, so let's put her in front. But then negating all that, it's like the ballad. It's an equal playing field for everyone to come in and then harmonize one on one another. And yeah, it's always very blissful. And I think this one just stood out a lot more because I've never heard Dreamcatcher's ballad. So it was refreshing
Want me
to
to
listen
send
to
you
the ballad.
they have good ballads.
Yeah, it's from this. Absolutely, yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching. I have to wrap it up now because I gotta go catch a bus. So, see y'all later.
See you later.
See you later. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.